very back here. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about environmental issues and how we have to take action against them. There are so many environmental issues affecting our planet today, like deforestation, biodiversity loss, climate change, global warming, and ocean acidification. Today, I will be focusing on the 5 W's and 1 H on taking action against environmental issues. First of all, why am I doing this? Well, my PYPX exhibition is right around the corner, and something very important which every learner has to do in PYP in every unit is take action. The PYPX exhibition is to close our unit and journey in primary and move on to secondary in 6th grade. We all had to make our own central idea and lines of inquiry. If you don't know what those are, have a listen to my podcast on IBPYP. Then we were put into groups of 3 or more, and we started working with the people in our group to make our own group central ideas and lines of inquiry. My own central idea was communication as a means to create awareness about saving our ecosystem. This is why I was focusing on environmental issues and how we have to stop them by taking action using communication. Without further ado, let's get right into it. What are environmental issues? Well, I can't tell you all the environmental issues, so I'll give you a little recap on what environmental issues are. Environmental issues are threats to our ecosystem and might end up destroying the world. Let's look at the 2 most impactful and dangerous environmental issues: deforestation and climate change. Deforestation is an effect of climate change or of humans. It depends. Deforestation is when trees are cut or burnt down. This causes animal habitat loss. But believe it or not only is deforestation an effect of climate change, but also sometimes a cause. Because trees soak up carbon dioxide, and when carbon dioxide gets into the atmosphere, it traps the sun's heat, and that causes climate change because it blankets the earth. But then, how does climate change cause deforestation? Well, climate change is unbearably hot, so the hot, dry conditions cause wildfires, and that causes deforestation by burning down the trees. Now, let's move on to why. Why should we take action? Does climate change even affect us? Well, I've never been affected by climate change, so then why am I taking action apart from, of course, my PYP exhibition? Why am I making a podcast? Well, I'm making it for those who are being affected, like the hopeless animals out there. You know why? Because we caused climate change, yet the ones with no contribution to it are the ones left suffering. And yes, that isn't fair. So why sit around wasting plastic and make them suffer more? This is the time to come to our senses and take action. Next is who. Who has to take action? Who is being affected? Who is taking action? It's time for us to take action no matter where we are, no matter our gender, no matter our race or religion. We have to take action. Climate activists are out there fighting, like Greta Thunberg, Katherine Hayhoe, and Jane Goodall. Now it's time for when and where. When should we take action and where will we take action? When will environmental issues be stopped? The answer to that is now. We all have to spread awareness, participate, make lifestyle choices now. Where, you ask? Well, wherever you are, or on the internet, like how I am doing. We have to take action in our personal, then local, then national, and if possible, global communities. Climate change, deforestation, they will stop at nothing to destroy the earth. So we shouldn't either. We shouldn't stop at nothing to protect the earth. Last but not least, how? How will we take action? There are 3 main ways that we can take action, which are really simple. Now, many of you might not have a podcast or might not be recognizable by others. But the 3 ways any of you can take action is advocacy, participation, and making healthy lifestyle choices which are sustainable for the environment. We can use advocacy, which is when we spread awareness using different techniques like podcasts, banners, posters, campaigns, or even books. We could participate, like cleaning up playgrounds or parks, or perhaps participating in a healthy eating competition. Or we can make lifestyle choices, like becoming vegetarian or not to use single-waste plastic. Never wasting food is also taking action. Now you might think that lifestyle choices aren't like the biggest action we can take, are they? But I had an interview with a teacher in my school named Padma ma'am, and she believes that practicing is more important than just preaching. And what she does is unbelievable. She does not waste anything. She doesn't even use single-waste plastic. That sounds almost impossible for me to do. She doesn't throw anything away. She recycles all of it. And the banana peels and oranges, well, she doesn't throw that away either. She has her own garden and she makes her own compost for her garden. She even taught us how to make one. And you know those bin liners which are made of plastic? Well, she doesn't use those either. Those bin liners have to be changed every single day. That means you're wasting 365 bags of plastic each year. No way that's gonna help us stop climate change and environmental issues. That's helping them. What she does instead is she uses newspaper bin liners because they're more durable. She says that it's like origami. She's even made it all the way to New York Times. And that's a newspaper really hard to get on. She teaches a kindergarten class and she believes that when you teach young kids something, they'll take it on for their whole life ahead. To summarize, the earth is in danger, grave danger. But we have to take action now. All of us have to. We can use advocacy, we can participate, we can even make healthy lifestyle choices. But we have to take action. Of course, it wouldn't be a great size podcast without some environmental issue fun facts. Did you know that trees can communicate with each other? That sounds impossible and something that would come out of a fairy tale. Pollution is actually a bigger threat to life than smoking or war. Did you know that? I sure didn't. Climate change could actually be irreversible by 2030. And that's exactly why we have to take these actions. Hurricanes and droughts and coral deaths are few of the natural disasters caused due to climate change. And that's only a few. We can't forget deforestation, ocean acidification, and all the other ones. The last one isn't really a fun fact, but if you don't know it, here it is. There is no planet B. Of course, that isn't a fun fact because planet Earth is the only one found with life so far. And don't even think about saying that Mars is an option. It isn't. Here are some more simple actions that we can take. We can use the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle in our everyday lives. We can plant trees or grow plants in our house. We can take care of animals or conserve energy. Sustainable transportation is something else that we can use. We can support eco-friendly products. And finally, we can spread awareness by educating others. Not only have I made a podcast, but I've also taken 2 other actions. Like I have helped clean up my place and park, and I have also made a website because in the PYPX exhibition, other schools are going to come to our one. And we are going to give them all a QR code scanner so that they can access the websites that we have made. My one, of course, is about my PYPX journey and not much about my topic. So I've also made a podcast to spread awareness to others about, taking action and also spreading awareness. So pass on the message. Now it's time for some quotes about environmental issues. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. Said by Mahatma Gandhi. I only feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things we could use. By Mother Teresa. The environment is where we all met, where we all have a mutual interest. It's the one thing all of us share. By Lady Bird Johnson. What to you make a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. It encourages us to take small actions because they add up to make a big positive impact on the environment. Said by Jane Goodall. Hope you liked this week's podcast and I hope you listen to my others. Stay tuned and bye.